Welcome to Dependable Flame, where we explore vintage petrol lighters, ashtrays, tobacciana, and other useful mechanisms. Make yourself at home. Today we are going to talk about the proper order of parts when you are reassembling the sparking mechanism on a Ronson automatic lighter. I get questions all the time about the particular order that the file wheel, clutch spring, and the gears should all go in when you're putting it back together. So I just thought I would make this little video to clarify. We'll take a look at a couple of charts, and it's really going to be the same amongst all the Ronson automatic mechanisms. Don't anybody get too worked up. This is just an old beater project lighter. I know that you're not supposed to use a metal screwdriver on a silver plated screw. I just don't particularly care about this one. If I scratch a little bit of silver plating off this lighter that I purchased for less than $5, then so be it. We get the fulcrum screw out. That's going to be number one. Make sure when you remove the fulcrum screw in any of these mechanisms, first of all, you should have the flint spring screw out just in case the flint is not degraded, but then hold your thumb over it so that the mechanism does not just fly up. You should then be able to separate the entire snuffer mechanism, as we did here, in one hand if you'll grip it with your thumb and finger on the sides, holding those gears in place. I had a viewer last year who referred to the gears as star wheels. Gears is all I've ever seen them referred to as. RS 700 there on the diagram on the left. You have a Ronson standard type lighter, and you're going to have three different diagrams on this one sheet. This is from the 1954 lighter repair manual. Diagram 1 shows what we had in our left hand a moment ago, with the file wheel with the teeth to the front side. At least I would consider that to be the front side post, with the snuffer to the left. Then the gears on each side and the clutch spring riding next to the file wheel underneath the snuffer. So we'll bring that in a little bit tighter here. You can see the file wheel in the middle. That's RS1. RS 700 are the gears which you see on each side. The snuffer, and then the clutch spring, RS 150. Diagram 2 down here is going to explain this a little bit more completely. It says, note, snuffer is always assembled in this order. Snuffer with cup facing left, so the actual snuffer on the left, wheel with ratchet side up, clutch spring with long end facing left, which will result in the cutout being on the right, and then gears in proper holes in snuffer. This is going to be the way you do it no matter what Ronson automatic mechanism you are working on. So the snuffers are all set up about the same, even though they may look a little different. It's just a matter of what kind of thumb lever is actuating that snuffer and striker, the whole entire mechanism that is contained within the snuffer. So you pull those gears off, and you'll see, just as we had in the diagrams, you have your clutch spring. Now, it doesn't really have a long side, I don't believe, like the one in the diagram illustration did, and you'll run into that from time to time. But it doesn't really matter as long as you remember the flat side goes on the top and the cutout goes on the right. I have never reassembled one with it the other way. There are times where it looks like it will engage as it's supposed to. Other times I've never stopped and took the time to go through the consequences of what would happen if you put it together that way. I don't believe it would work because I think it's going to engage the ratchet or teeth either in the wrong direction or in the wrong position. But I could be wrong. It might work that way. I don't know. But the way that the illustration works and the way that I've always put them back together is with the cutout on the right, flat part on top. As I said, you may not always have a long end to put to the left, but you can also, when you get it in the proper position, spin that file wheel against the clutch spring so that you can perceive whether it is engaging the wheel as it should. So once you're sure that it is, you know that that clutch spring will work for you, and you go ahead and position that straight in to where the top of the clutch spring, the flat part, is flat up against the top of the snuffer, and then your file wheel and the rest of that will fall in line as you get everything in place, even if it's not initially. You'll get your gears, one on each side. Sometimes it's sort of a process getting them fit in there, but once you get them into place, it's not usually too difficult to keep them there, simply by gripping the snuffer mechanism toward the front on the sides. You're just holding it in place when you flip it over to put the other one in. Then once you get the other one in, then you're really going to need to hold it, grip it, like I said, from side to side. And if you'll do that, say in the front quarter, the front lower quarter of the entire assembly there, not where I have it right now with my right hand, but where I have it now with my left hand. See, you got your file wheel, clutch spring, gears on each side. There you see the mechanism from the front. And like I said, it's all the same. It doesn't matter what Ronson mechanism you're working on, you're going to end up with the same result, the same order. The only real difference is sometimes you will have gears that are integrated into the snuffer, and you will also sometimes, rather than have a clutch spring that rides beside the file wheel, it will be resting underneath the snuffer cup. Now once you make sure that you've got your gears timed correctly with your lever, your thumb lever or thumb bar, then you can go ahead and get your fulcrum screw back in place, and that is going to complete our project for today. I'm not sure if I've made a video for clearing the flint tube in one of these lighters. If not, I may go ahead and do that, but that is a different project for another time. So I hope that clears everything up. Until next time.